Hello and welcome back to my garage. This is Miuke from Magnus Racing Team, and this time we are going to take a look what else you should know about E36 V8 swap. As I was showing you in the first video, I had this clearance issue here between the oil pan and the steering rack. Now I have about 2 mm there as I moved the steering rack 6 mm backwards. Another issue in the E36 chassis, it's the steering shaft location. You have to move it like 50 mm outwards and a little bit downwards to clear the cylinder head and the exhaust manifold. Especially with the M60 oil pan, this is a very tight spot as the engine sits very close to the firewall. After you have sorted out the location of the firewall, you can move on to the steering shaft. You will notice this E36 shaft is way too short and it's quite thick, so it might collide with the exhaust manifold. There is a couple of different ways to do this. You can use the Flaming River U-joints and make an all custom shaft, or the more budget way is to get a E90 or E82 steering shaft, which is made of stainless steel. It's easier to modify. You also need to change the lower joint, which has bigger splines, but you can take it from your E36 shaft, which has small splines to match your steering rack. The next problem, especially with the M60 oil pan, is the brake booster. As you can see, there's no way to fit it where it's supposed to be. So you got pretty much two options here. Either get rid of the booster and use a brake booster delete kit like the one we are about to produce shortly. This one has a tilt-on single output version and the adapter falls straight up into the firewall. You can also use a Wilwood tandem master cylinder, for example, because this adapter plate has dual bolt pattern. Your second option might look something like this. This is my custom-made brake booster relocation kit, and I'm using a Volkswagen 9N brake booster with a E36 master cylinder because I'm about to use a MK60 ABS system. And because we got no room there, I'm going to place the ABS pump there on the passenger side. So where do we start here? This is a E36 brake pedal. I changed the lever ratio from 4:1 to 6:1 by drilling a hole 20 mm closer to the pivot point. This tube here is 40 by 3 mm aluminum, which has aluminum flanges in both ends. And this flange here is for the extra support to the chassis. What I need to do here is just drill the holes and make a counterpart to the chassis. What we have here is a 25 by 2 mm chromoly shaft, plastic slider, and this end has a welded sleeve for the ball joint. I also made this retaining clip so the ball joint won't come out. Simple as that. One more thing you should know, this original heater core might be a tricky one to use, especially with this engine position. Of course, there has to be some positive things about this swap too. People have been asking me what gearbox do I use. The gearbox is M62 5-speed manual and it straight bolts up into E36 gearbox bracket. Also I can use the 328 prop shaft without any adapters or shortening. That's all I had in mind for now. Let me know in the comments what you wanna see in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.